Welcome to the Atoms Precision V2 tutorial series. This tutorial focuses on how to perform quick manual measurements in Atoms Precision V2. Quick manual measurements are used to measure object contour dimensions manually without masking and are available in all 5 modes. To access the quick manual measurement commands, activate the Show Quick Measure toolbar button. There are 5 manual measurements available in Atoms Precision V2. Distance between line and point, distance between 3 points, angle between 2 lines and 4 points, angle by 3 points, and radius or diameter by 3 points. Let's get started by measuring distance between a line and a point. Select the Manual Distance Measure button from the Quick Measure toolbar. With this command, we can measure the distance between any 2 points, between a line and a point, or between 2 lines. Zoom Navigator and Hint window will appear to help us control mouse movements precisely and to display available options for the tools. Click any 2 locations on the screen to create 2 new point objects between which to measure the distance. Point objects are listed in Geometry Primitives panel and measurement objects are listed in Measurements panel. You can move point objects by placing the cursor over the point and dragging it with the left mouse button pressed. By pressing the Control key during selection, Atoms Precision V2 allows you to snap a point precisely on the object contour. If more than one object is available near the selection, a list window will appear from which you can select the required object. To hide objects created during quick manual measurement, click the Show Hide All Objects button. Moreover, to delete objects and measurements created during quick manual measurements, simply click the Delete All Objects Created in Manual Mode button. Next, we're going to measure distance between 3 points with 3-point shortcut command. First, we need to select 2 points on the contour, which will create a line. Then select the 3rd point. The command will measure the normal distance between the line and the point. You can always deselect a command by pressing the Escape key or toggling the command button. Now, we're going to measure the angle between 2 lines or 4 points. Here we need to select 2 points on the contour, which create the first line, and then 2 other points which will create the second line. The angle between these lines will be measured. If you want to correct the orientation, click the Shift Angle button. Atoms Precision V2 also allows you to measure an angle by selecting 3 points. First, click the Angle by 3 points button and select 3 points on the contour. The first and second point will create the first line, while the second and third point will create the second line. Note that the second point becomes the crossing point of the lines from which the angle will then be measured. To correct a quadrant, you can use the Shift Angle button. Finally, we're going to measure a radius or diameter measurement by 3 points. Select any 3 points on the contour, which will create a circle with the diameter value displayed on the screen. Before we end this tutorial, I want to let you know that geometry objects and measurements created by quick manual measurements can be saved in a template and used for measurements. Additionally, we can apply tolerances to all dimensions in Template tab. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and please view the other tutorials in this series to learn more about the features of Atoms Precision V2.